You know, some of us who are elderly in this chamber. Order 42. By the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there be no question before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may debate arise upon the explanation. Mr. Senate President, before I say what I want to say, I want to refer you to Psalm 39, Psalm 34, line 19, which reads thus: "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him from them all." The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to his rescue each time. Mr. President, I want to bring up a case that happened when when my former governor was the Minister of Federal Republic. Mr. President, I want to say this because my former governor is also going to bring a petition on the allegation that Senator Natasha alleged when he was the minister that Ajakuta steal me. Your mic. Yes, thank you. If this is what is happening about character, then we have to expose the character of a petitioner. Mr. President, I am coming officially with a petition from my former governor on the allegation that he sold Ajakuta steel mill when he was a minister, and Senator Natasha was the one that alleged as at that time. And as of today, Mr. President, Ajakuta steel mill is still.
There is a petition under Order 40. A petition may only be presented to the Senate by a senator who shall affix his or her name at the beginning thereof. The petition is in my name against the President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuse of office, and malicious obstruction of my legislative functions. You may recall, sir, that on Friday in Arise TV, I did make some statements. And I have decided to narrow these statements in a formal petition against the President of this Senate. So if it may please you, I would humbly step forward and lay this petition. Thank you.
You may proceed. Distinguished colleagues, this petition is hereby referred to the Committee on Code of Conduct, Ethics and Public Petitions to revert to the Senate as soon as practicable.
Petition.
Any other petition? Yes, distinguished Senator.
Mr. President, distinguished senators, my name is Mohamed Taib Monguno. I represent Borno North Senatorial District. Mr. President, distinguished senators, it was pursuant to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is the grand norm of the land, that gave us the power to regulate our proceedings, and pursuant to the provision of the Constitution, which gave us powers to regulate our proceedings, we gave ourselves these rules in order to regulate our proceedings. Any deviation from these rules in guiding our proceedings is an invitation to chaos and anarchy. And as such, the Senate will jealously stamp its feet with a view to jealously guarding and protecting the sacred provisions of our rules. And our rules clearly state in a very clear and unambiguous language.
Listen, Senator Mongono, I would like you to read the rule you are talking about. I'm sure even our colleagues who are here to observe the proceedings also have their rules in their parliament.
Thank you.
So read the provision.
Yes, I'm just laying foundation for what for my ultimate destination. And my ultimate destination is that our rules in very clear and unambiguous terms in Rule 40 and specifically Rule 7 states that Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. And for your information, Mr. President, distinguished senators, this matter is sub judice before our court. The petitioner, Senator Natasha, has gone to court in respect of this matter, and also the wife of the Senate President has equally gone to court in respect of this matter. So this matter is sub judice, and therefore the Senate is stopped, doesn't have the jurisdiction to entertain this matter. And therefore the ruling by Mr. President that this matter should be referred to the Public Petitions Committee is ab initio not necessary. It's not required ab initio, because it is an aberration for the Senate President to rule on that when our rule clearly and in an unambiguous term states that once matters are in court, the Senate does not have jurisdiction to entertain that matter. That is my submission.
Rule 40 of the Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended clearly says that yes, Rule 41, that a petition.
And also an addendum to the effect that of Rule 40 also clearly and in an unambiguous term states that no senator may present to the Senate a petition signed by himself or herself. Though the said himself, it includes herself based on the rules of interpretation. And this petition that was presented by Senator Natasha was signed by herself, which is also in gross contravention of our Senate rules. It has to be her constituents or any other Nigerian.
Distinguished colleagues, let us finish with Senator Manguno's order. Senator Neda, let us finish with Senator Manguno's order. Senator Oduagan, please let's finish with Manguno's order. The order referred to by Senator Manguno, who also served for 12 years as a member of the House of Representatives. 16 years. And was also a chief whip for 8 years, and at the time chairman of the Judiciary and Legal Matters. Is very pertinent and relevant. For those of you who may have doubts, after this you can request from the clerk the standing orders of the Senate and look at Rule 40, sub Rule 4 and sub 7. Rule 40 says that a petition can be presented by any senator who may also wish, in other words, if a petition passes through a senator, that senator can go ahead to affix his name at the beginning of the petition. Order 44 says no senator may present to the Senate a petition signed by himself. Order 40, Rule 7 says Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter